Good morning, children. Today I've got Fred the Frog here with me, and he costs 50p. And I want to try and work out how many different ways I can make a 50p using coins. So I've got Fred, he's going to sit here and watch us. He'll just be at the corner of our screen watching us. And he costs 50p. So I need to work out how many different ways can I make 50p. So do we have a coin that represents 50p? We do, don't we? And it looks a lot like this. So if I wanted to buy Fred, I could go to the shop and I could just give over 50p, one 50p pence. But today, we're going to be finding out how many different ways we could make 50 pence. So, starting with 5p's, we're going to be using the silver coins for today's investigation. So if I want to make 50p using 5p's, I'm going to count in my 5s using 5p's until I get to 50. So I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And I can now see that I've got 50p here, so I can happily buy Fred. And so far, I'm going to make a tally at the bottom. So far I had my 50p coin, and now I found another way of buying Fred. So I'm going to make a tally at the bottom. Now I could give these over to the shopkeeper, but I really wanted to know how many different combinations I could give the shopkeeper. So I'm going to exchange 2 of these 5p's for a different coin. 5 add 5 equals 10. And I'm going to exchange them for a 10. I've still got 50p there, because all I've done is swap 2 5s for a 10. So I found another way of making 50p. Right, let's check. Can I exchange any other coins? And I'm going to stick with my 10p's, and I'm going to swap another 2 5p's for 10 pence. I've still got 50p there, and I found another way of doing it. Let's have a look. I can swap another 2 5p's for another 10 pence, and I found another way of finding that amount of money. And you can see that I can continue to exchange those 2 lots of 5p for a 10 until I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10p coins. And we know that 10 times 5 is 50, so I've still got 50 pence. Okay, now there's another coin I can use to exchange, isn't there? I can exchange using the 20p. How many 10p's will I need to exchange to get my 20p? I'll need to exchange 2. So I'm going to take 2 10p's and exchange it for a 20. Can I do that again? Yes, I've still got 2 10p's, so I can exchange that for a 20. Can I do it again? I can't, can I? No, I can't, because I don't have 2 10p's, so I'm going to have to leave that as it is. Are there any other ways that I haven't thought of yet? Well, I could exchange the 10p for 2 5s and make a new way of finding 50p. And there's one more way that I haven't done yet. Can you think of it? I haven't exchanged a 20 for a 10, 2 10s. And we have now found 11 different ways of making 50p. So if I went to the shop, I could choose out of my coins all of these different combinations, and I would still have 50 pence. For your independent task today, Fred costs £1. How much is £1 in pennies? £1 is the same as or equal to 100 pennies. So, using 5p's, 10p's, 20p's and 50p's, I want you to find as many different ways as you can to make £1. And remember, every time that you make a pound, the coins must add up to 100. So I'm going to show you how to record this now on some paper. So the first way of finding a pound would be to draw out £1. That's one way of doing it. Now I'm going to start with the second biggest coin, and I'm going to see how many different ways I can make a pound using 50p's. 150, 250. I know that 2 lots of 50 is 100. So I will draw out 2 50p coins. And that is the same as £1. I'd like you to record all the different ways you can find to make a pound, going from the biggest value of 50p down. So your next one, you'll start with 50p and see which other coins you can use with that 50p to get to 100. Can't wait to see your systematic layout when we come back together on Seesaw.